Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm just glad you're here. I want to take a second and say thank you, thank you, thank you for all the channel members. Thank you for all the channel subscribers. Thank you for just anyone who comes in to check out my knife, my EDC content. I really do appreciate it. If you're just here checking it out and you like it, if you're so inclined, if you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon next to it, it really does help me out. So today I have a really cool, lightweight custom knife to share with you. It's a collaboration between New River Knife Works up in West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, and David Mary Custom. David Mary was on Friday Night Flicks with Andrew not too long ago. He makes a line of custom knives up in Canada, and he made this little knife in collaboration with New River, and it is called the David Mary Riverhawk. The Riverhawk has been an absolute joy to carry. It's an absolute unique little knife. It is done exceptionally well. David reached out to me after the unboxing and told me that this is one of an earlier Sure Touch, which is a scale material that he used, and he has gotten a way that he finishes it now that he says he was almost embarrassed when I showed this because they look so much better now, and I think this looks absolutely stunning. I told him I didn't notice anything except it was a unique handle. You've got nice contouring, little areas that make it very, very grippy. I love the look of the handle materials. They feel soft, kind of like a micarta. And then this knife is a gentle hawkbill. I've never had a gentle hawkbill with the exception of that CMB more Talon type hawkbill, but this is an EDC hawkbill, and I really come to appreciate it as a cutting tool, as an EDC knife, as a paring tool. You could use this tool for cutting back flowers, for cutting back little shrubs, for cutting fruit. You could use it for cutting boxes. You could use it for ripping through all kinds of material because it really does, with this convex, I guess you'd call it, hawkbill pointy tip blade, just rip through materials. The grind is beautiful. The only marking on it is you have the New River Knife Works maker's mark. You've got David's maker's mark, and then you've got the blade steel, ABEL. It is a very thin bladed but strong and robust little slicer. It has strategically placed jimping in two places that I think are absolutely done perfectly. So if I'm holding the knife and I want to use my thumb for support, I've got really grippy, sharp jimping right there. If I want to use a knife for more detailed cuts, I've got this jimping when I roll my finger up for more detailed cuts, carving the old pumpkin, so to speak. This is just perfect for that. And then I've got a full handle. So we'll get some measurements from this in a little while and do some size comparisons. It's a little bit bigger than what I would consider an ideal EDC for me, but I've been carrying it consistently in my back pocket. I've got it set up to carry kind of deep carry in this little, with this deep concealment carry clip, only leaving that much of the knife exposed, so it works very well. Let's get some paper. Even though if I had some cardboard, this thing rips through cardboard much, much, much more efficiently, even though it rips through paper very efficiently, because it's just such a narrow, thin grind, but just slicey as it can be, pokey, whoops, and just rippy. splinter digger. Beautiful AEBL stained blade. And then you've got these rivets that are serving as your actual pins that give you not only weight relief, perfect balance, but a place for a lanyard here at the back. Let's do a couple of quick size comparisons so you can get an idea of the size of this guy. And we'll start with a knife that I think a lot of y'all are familiar with, the Bradford Guardian 3. And the Riverhawk is going to be just a smidgen longer than the Guardian 3. We can look at it next to the Boker AK1 Tanto. And those are two knives that it's right around the same size as. I thought those would be good comparisons in fixed blades. So right around the same size and length as our Guardian 3. And then right around the same size and length as our little Boker AK1. Look at it next to a Benchmade bug out. Going to be a little bit shorter than the Benchmade bug out, but right around the same size. And just in comparison, the Benchmade mini bug out. So right between, kind of splitting the difference between the bug out and the mini bug out. So let's see what that translates into real size. So we'll take our little Javon promotional tape measure with a sticker on it. And we'll learn that this is right at 7 1/8 inches long overall. The handle is going to come in right about 4 1/8. The blade's going to come in right at 3 with a almost 3-inch cutting area. You can see how close you get there. Let's get a couple of thicknesses, and then I'll put it on a scale because I think you'll see this is a very light EDC knife. I've not even really noticed myself carrying it, but the blade stock is very thin at 0.855 inches. And the handle, I think, is going to be a nice, robust 0.59, over half of an inch. And it is, like I said, nicely contoured and rounded, so it's very comfortable. I can put a death grip on this knife and I feel absolutely no fatigue. It's just got a great grip, great blade, just a really neat design knife. A knife that I would not have normally thought I would have really enjoyed carrying, really enjoyed using. 2.65 ounces. So 2.65 ounces on a 3-inch blade. That falls in under the inch per ounce rule. See what the carry weight is. 4.10 ounces in the Kydex sheath. Very comfortable carry. You can carry this a lot of different ways. You could put horizontal straps on it. You could put an ulti clip on it. You could put an external belt carry system on it. Other pocket dropper systems. I think this works great. This is, again, the New River Knife Works David Mary Custom, handmade one at a time, AEBL. This particular model, I'll leave a link to New River Knife Works. This one runs right at 155 bucks. You can get this with carbon fiber and a G10 liner for 180 bucks. And you can get it with a nice wooden handle and a 63-64 MagnaCut blade for about 210 bucks. So there's several different options. They all look the same, just different materials. But check them out. I think they're really cool knives. I think David Mary's a very talented builder. I look forward to getting more knives from him. But guys, thanks for watching. If you're so inclined, hit the thumbs up button. But most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.